Our first guest tonight is an Academy Award-nominated actor you know from films such as In Bruges, The Banshees of Inisherin, The Lobster, and The Batman. He stars in The Penguin, which premieres this Thursday at 9 p.m. on HBO and Max. Please welcome back to the show one of our favorites, Colin Farrell, everybody! So happy you're here.
It's good to be here. It's good to see you again, man.
I want to get to your fantastic new show, but you have some other exciting news. You're going to run the Dublin Marathon next month.
Anytime, anyone, anytime. Thank you. Just wait. Anytime anyone says I'm going to run it, I have to check them and say it might not be a run. It might be a walk.
Might be a while. Have you done?
Yeah.
I know you're a runner.
Yeah.
You've done a marathon.
Yeah, have you?
Yeah.
Where? Here?
It sounds made up, but I did one in
In Addis Ababa.
no.
What were you doing in Ethiopia?
I did Leiden, which is in the Netherlands, and I did Helsinki, and I ran.
Can we fact check this?
We can fact. You can Google
We
it.
got a fact check. Can any of you pull out your
But
cell
the hard
phones?
one, I did half of Stockholm and had a knee issue and couldn't finish.
Oh,
So I've done two
so
and a
you're
half.
planning on doing the full one?
I would like
Stockholm.
to at some point.
And it was bad?
It was
Did you
bad.
have to have surgery?
No, it was like IT band stuff.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
The race day.
Oh.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Do you like it, really?
Well, just the buzz around.
The buzz is
Yeah,
fun.
like I've done a few 10Ks, 2 half marathons, one full in Brisbane a few years ago when I was working with Ron Howard there. And just the buzz, man.
It's a fun buzz.
All the politics and the da-da-da and who you are and what you are and all it goes out the window and everyone's just cheering each other on. It's magic, you know?
It's magic for the first third.
It's magic for the first mile.
Yeah.
It's going to be magic.
I remember
I mean, in October in Dublin, it's going to be a disaster.
But it'll be nice and cool, right?
It'll be freezing. What are you talking about?
Oh, is it freezing?
Yeah, I'm going to have to wear like a
Why?
scarf and gloves and a big woolly jumper for the first few miles.
But they could pick any time of year. Why do the good people at Dublin pick a
I don't know
freezing
why
time?
they didn't
Yeah.
pick the summer where it's just modestly cold. You know?
right.
I don't know. But
I have a question, though. I mean, I'm assuming, you're well known here. I would imagine you're a big deal in Dublin. Do you feel like, are they going to notice you? Are you going to be like...
Well, I'm running with a friend. So my friend's name is Emma Fogarty, and she has a condition called epidermolysis bullosa. I don't know if any of you know about it. It's a skin condition that she was born with. She literally, 80% of her body is an open wound. She's a legend. She shouldn't have lived to the age she is now. She's 40 years of age. I'm going to push her the last 4K.
Oh, fantastic.
No, yeah, she's magic, this one. And,
That's
and
great.
I've known her for 16 years, so she's my excuse to slow down for the last 2.5 miles. if I could just get to Emma, because as she knows, as she said to me, we can't be running over speed ramps on the streets of Dublin with her skin. I'll kill her.
Oh, that's
yeah,
great.
yeah. So
That's what this is.
Yeah.
One,
and then we have to be careful about having people around, because literally nobody can knock into her. So we're going to have some support runners.
Okay, great.
We're going to have some support runners there.
This is fantastic.
Not
a
for
great
me, for her.
cause.
Yes.
You're a great cause. You're a great friend. And she's a great excuse. I mean, it is
Yes. 1 and 3, 100%. 2 questionable, but we'll go with it, yeah.
Really excited. I remember the first one I ran.
Why don't you come and do it? Wait a second. Hold on a second.
No, I said, you're not
busy?
making it sound fun.
Wait, it's not. It's on the
You're like,
27th.
27th?
What's your nights off? Are you the weekends?
you know what?
You're washing your hair.
The only day I'm busy is the
27th of September?
No, October.
Oh, I was hoping you'd go September. Yeah. I was hoping I'd get you there. When was the last one you did? When was the last?
Stockholm was the one I couldn't finish.
And then, so you're due doing a full one. Are you going to do it again?
I don't know. I'm getting
It's in
older.
New
It's
York.
harder and
You'll have
harder.
to. That'd be hard for you to do here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the idea. I did like doing it somewhere where I'd be a little anonymous.
The prep is the thing, isn't it?
But I liked the prep because I liked aiming toward it. And then the day of, that's the one day you just can't bail out of it. You know you have to finish.
You get anxious at the start, don't you?
Yeah, I get so
Great
anxious.
fun. I loved it.
I will say, does this happen to you where you pass a lot of older fellas and then they pass
get
you on
you
the
back?
half?
Yeah.
Because they're running the mile. They're running the exact same mile every time, and they're like, "Oh, slowing down."
Yeah. That reminds me, I was in Tibet once. I was lucky enough to go to Tibet with a friend years ago, 15 or 16 years ago, and we were going up to visit a monastery, as you do in Tibet. There's not that much else to do. It's a magic place, full of monasteries, of course, and very devout people, peace-loving people. And we were going up a hill, and there was an old woman with a cane. She must have been anywhere between 95 and 120. And myself and Ante, my friend who's from New York, were going, and we walked up the hill past her. I was like, God, did you see her face? Wasn't she beautiful? She was so weathered. Her cheekbones were like rosy red apples. And we walked past her, and then the two of us, because it was at altitude, about 10 minutes later, we were sitting on a rock, and then past us. Oh, she went.
It's the best.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yes.
It's the same thing, same thing.
You've got a fantastic new show. Was it fun to come back and play Oz again?
Yeah,
Play
it
the
was
Penguin?
loads of fun. Yeah, I loved it. Got to do it. You know, Matt Reeves, who wrote the script for the Batman film and directed that film, he gave me 5 or 6 great scenes in that, and they were fun. But there was such an extraordinary amount of work that went into creating the character with the bodysuit and the wardrobe, and obviously the makeup was such a significant part of it that I just, yeah, it felt like it was a bit of a waste almost of all this brilliant stuff that was going on.
Yeah.
So to get 8 hours on HBO and get
And then
into
when
the character.
how far, like, was Matt talking to you during the movie about, like, they should do
No,
a
not at all.
series?
He had bigger
Yeah.
fish to fry. Yeah, absolutely. Pardon the pun. But he...
Missed it, and I'm glad you said pardon the pun. 'Cause
Yeah.
You know what? I like the pun.
Yeah, I do love fun as well. Dad jokes. But yeah, Matt, no, he had so much going on creating that world and bringing that film to life in the extraordinarily beautiful way that he did. It was about week 5 or 6 or 7, I think I went up to Dylan Clark, the producer, and I said, could we do a show at some stage with this? And then I totally forgot about it. And then they had the idea again a year and a half later and talked to HBO, and it was a go. Lauren LaFranc wrote the script.
It's
Extraordinary
wonderful.
job. I mean, she wrote 500 pages with a great room of writers. She wrote, 500 pages of bringing this world to life, which is kind of a parallel world to the Gotham that we see in the Batman film. It's really down in the gutter.
It's really down in the gutter, but there are some differences as well that I really enjoyed, and I want to talk about in a second. We'll be right back with more Colin after this.